All right, welcome back to a brand new video of the Targeted Individual Program, Targeted Individual Experience. So tonight, Pam came in the house from her dinner. She's wearing a black dress and red shoes. And like I said, whenever she wears certain colors, a certain combination of colors, she is all up in my presence, right? You know, I go into the kitchen, she's in the kitchen, turns around, looking out the window again, looking down at her red shoes. She had asked me to take the pizza box downstairs. I said, okay, fine. Oh, look, you're leaving, right? She was standing there. He was standing there. I tell you, they get back to running away now, right? Anyhow, so this is, so like I said, so she comes, what she did, and then she stares like she was looking at her watch, but she wasn't looking at her watch. She was looking at her bracelet on her wrist, right? And again, so I'll talk about how they do the bracelet thing, how they were doing the fixation drill on me using the bracelets. That's why I wear a bracelet also, right? Look at him over there. Okay, see him walking up there in the red. He's wearing a red shirt, right? So this is what they engage in. You know, they're still engaging in these things, but they just try to hide themselves even more now, right? After exposing them in such a way. All right, look, red. Wearing the red dude rag on his head. Okay. So yeah. And of course, car with the blinking hazard light. And what color do you think it is? Right? Look at her over there, doing the hand signal behind her back. Her head up there, Again, a red vehicle. Hold up now. What's going on here? Hey. Okay, there you go. Okay, red vehicle. All right. So yeah, the same thing. They do the same thing too. Got a hand signal. These are all hand signals. What they're doing. Hand signals. Hand behind the head, and then I don't know, putting both hands around her neck. Again. This is what they do. I want you to understand that's part of the programming, how I've been brainwashed, programmed, all right? And again, showing you guys exactly that when they do these things, right? It is because they have programmed me. I have been mind controlled, right? Brainwash, put it like that. Brainwash and the microchip, right? And using radio frequency for mind control and remote no monitoring. Okay? All right. So this is what they do. And again, as a TI, you got to learn to recognize and understand the conditioning method and tactics and what they do. All right, I'll talk about that, the covert drugging, which is a big part of brainwashing or mind control. Okay. And so like I said, particularly when you see them start doing these things. And that's kind of new too. I've never seen a woman do that, with the whole both hands on her neck, right? One on each side. You guys see it. Hopefully I was able to show you guys. But yeah. And this is what they do. So like I said, what did I say? They'll do a blitz, which we as TIs know, every now and then. you know, they'll hit you with a blitz. And then, you know, if you expose them like how I expose them, then you see that they go back into this phase where they'll have certain perps on the corner, on the street that don't want to be recognized or seen, right? They don't want to be videotaping what it is that they're doing. And so they'll start to walk away. They'll stay afar. But you could tell by the little things that they do, right? I park in the vehicle with the hazard light on, okay? And of course they're gonna say, well, yeah, he's parked next to a church. But of course that's what they do. And there's parking out here. Look, there's an empty space, parking space right there. There's 2 of them across the street. So there is parking, right? But again, I just want you guys to understand how they try to make it look as if it's a naturally occurring thing, but it's not. They're very subtle. Sometimes they get very subtle way they're targeting, but once you study their tactics, it doesn't matter how subtle they get, you can pick up on it because, you know, you become very aware, right? You become very aware. All right, now, you got to get to a level or place where you can be very aware, but not be hypersensitive to that awareness, right? Doesn't mean that you're not, like I'm not sensitive, because obviously I am, since I can recognize these things the way they do. But when I talk about being hypersensitive, because everything that they try to do is to mess you with your emotions also, right? That's a big part of it. So if you are highly emotional, you become hypersensitive, right? And again, when I look at the black community, particularly black people, black men and black women, particularly how when you're younger, how black boys and girls are conditioned into a hypersexual way, right? And then you can become a young adult and you become very hypersexual, particularly girls, women today, black women today who are extremely, and I do say this, and I mean it, they have been conditioned into an extreme hypersexual behavior. Okay, and all you gotta do is look at social media. Okay, look at social media. So it's the attention, right? Not only have they created a narcissistic mindset and an egotistical mindset, but with that comes, again, for women, hypersexuality. This is why you can see women in their 50s and 40s and 50s, you know, in their lingerie, in their thong, twerking on social media and talking about it's liberating. What's liberating about showing your ass, shaking your ass on social media? What's liberating about that? Right? Excuse me, and then some of them said this is freedom. Okay? Yeah, you're free to do whatever you want to do, but understand that if you are a woman talking about you're looking for a certain kind of man, or you're looking to get married, or you're looking for a relationship, you know, men don't want, the type of man that's going to you're going to attract is men that don't want a relationship. That men that's going to just want to sleep with you, and that's it. You know, because he's like, I'm not going to wife her up. I'm not going to make her my girlfriend. Shit, everybody on damn social media, well, however thousands of members she has, you know, seeing her shaking her ass. There's nothing left for me to even imagine about, because man doesn't see it already. You know, so this is what social media has done, and women have been conditioned into, manipulated into you know, what's the word I'm looking for? They have been manipulated into making that or accepting that deal, right? And it's not a deal that's beneficial to them. And again, it's psychological in nature, right? It doesn't give you any benefit outside of, you know, you having followers because they like to see you naked. All right, talk to you guys in the next video.